Everything I did it out of stubbornness. My story is not straightforward. I came to the US from France, actually. I'm originally from Lebanon, and I did my master's in France and came to Mount Holyoke College in an exchange program to teach French. While here, I took courses in the 5 colleges and discovered comparative literature. And I found in it an opportunity to combine my knowledge of Arabic, French, and English, because I studied English literature, I studied French literature, and felt that there is no place to integrate all three. I applied to UMass, and I dropped my PhD that I was doing in France and started the PhD program here. I was stuck in a difficult place between let's say, ideals and practicality. So when I chose comparative literature, it was because it resonated with me on certain values. But the reality of the job market is that you need to choose specializations and be specific. And for me, that was a different logic of ownership. Exactly the logic I was thinking I was moving away from. So when I chose comparative literature, it was to break those boundaries, connecting these 3 languages and their literatures and cultures, and trying to be imaginative as much as possible. It was a tough balance between the two. I had no idea when I came to Mount Holyoke as teaching French part-time. I thought this is a job. I didn't know about tenure track. I didn't know about full professor versus a lecturer. I was so innocent and naive in a way. I didn't know anything. I was really living in a bubble, thinking that, my colleagues in the French department, full-time professors, I thought I was one of them. But the reality was I'm still getting started. I've had to change 3 advisors. I was completely at a loss during my studies. I was working in the dark, and everything I did it out of stubbornness. For me, it was a learning curve, and I had to learn everything on my own. I didn't feel I got any training in that sense. I was too focused on, as a graduate student, focused on surviving day to day, getting my coursework done, getting my job done. So I wasn't thinking strategically about my career goals. My job search was a very stressful time, extremely stressful. I felt the pressures of getting on the job market, but also not having any direction. I was too shy to ask for a recommendation letter. I didn't even know where to look for things. And I applied to very, very few opportunities. And being an international student in the 10 years I was in the program, I was offered job opportunities directly that I couldn't take because of my immigration status. I graduated and I decided to leave academia. I believe my time was a time of transition between an older generation retiring. It was just my luck and also, my personality. I don't think that's now the reality anymore. When I started, I was dreaming of a very old-fashioned understanding of what the professoriate is. I don't regret stepping out of academia.